5 hidden dangers of traveling after 70 that every senior must know before their next trip. 1. Health risks and medical emergencies. Traveling is one of life's greatest joys, especially in retirement. However, for those over 70, traveling comes with increased health risks, particularly medical emergencies. A weakened immune system, chronic illnesses, and difficulties accessing medical care abroad are challenges seniors must consider before embarking on a trip. Weakening body and health risks while traveling. As age increases, the body's resistance weakens. Chronic conditions such as high blood pressure, cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and arthritis become more common and may be triggered by external factors like weather changes, time zone shifts, or an unsuitable diet. Long-haul flights can cause several serious health problems. High blood pressure and related complications. Changes in air pressure during flights can lead to dizziness, headaches, or even strokes in individuals with heart conditions or high blood pressure. Deep vein thrombosis. DVT sitting for long periods on a plane can cause blood clots, especially in seniors. These clots can travel to lungs, leading to pulmonary embolism, a life-threatening condition. Dehydration and fatigue. Seniors are more prone to dehydration, particularly in the dry air environment of an airplane. Dehydration increases the risk of stroke or temporary cognitive impairment. Difficulties in accessing medical care abroad. One of the biggest concerns for elderly travelers is the availability of medical services at their destination. Not all countries have high-quality healthcare systems, and finding doctors or hospitals that cater to seniors can be challenging. Common issues include language barriers. Seniors who do not speak the local language may struggle to seek medical assistance. Differences in healthcare systems. Some countries have complex medical systems requiring extensive paperwork or long wait times, which can be problematic in emergencies. High medical costs. Hospitalization or medical treatment abroad can be extremely expensive without proper insurance. Emergency services or hospital stays can cost thousands of dollars. Unavailability of medications. Some essential medications that seniors rely on may not be available in foreign countries or could be restricted for importation. Limitations of standard health insurance. A common mistake many seniors make when traveling is assuming that their domestic health insurance covers all medical expenses abroad. However, this is not always the case. Important points to note include: domestic health insurance may not cover overseas treatment. Most standard health insurance policies only cover medical costs within the home country. Without travel insurance, medical expenses abroad must be paid out of pocket. Travel insurance has limitations. Even with travel insurance, not all pre-existing conditions are covered. Chronic illnesses may be excluded or require high premiums. Emergency medical evacuation is not always covered. If a senior traveler experiences a severe medical emergency and needs to be transported back home for treatment, the cost of air medical evacuation can be extremely high. How to reduce health risks when traveling at an older age. Despite the risks, seniors can still enjoy safe and fulfilling travels with proper preparation. Here are some preventive measures. Consult a doctor before traveling. Seniors should undergo a health checkup before their trip to ensure they are fit for travel. Bring sufficient medication. Pack enough medication for the entire trip, along with prescription in English in case additional supplies are needed. Plan for emergencies. Keep a list of emergency contacts in nearby hospitals and the address of the local embassy or consulate. Choose suitable destinations. Avoid places with extreme weather conditions, difficult terrain, or unreliable healthcare facilities. Purchase comprehensive travel insurance. Ensure the policy covers medical treatment, hospitalization, and emergency repatriation if needed. 2. Risk of infections and illnesses when traveling at an older age. Weakened immune system and higher risk of illness. The immune system plays a crucial role in protecting the body from bacteria, viruses, and other harmful agents. As people age, immune function declines, increasing the risk of infectious diseases. Common illnesses encountered while traveling include flu and pneumonia. Traveling to crowded places such as airports, train stations, or hotels increases exposure to flu viruses. Pneumonia is also a significant risk for seniors due to their weaker immune systems. Digestive disorders. Food and water at travel destinations may contain bacteria, parasites, or allergens unfamiliar to the digestive system, leading to diarrhea, nausea, or gastritis. Local infectious diseases. Some countries have endemic diseases, such as dengue fever, malaria, hepatitis A, and typhoid. Seniors who lack immunity to these diseases are at higher risk of infection. Additionally, fatigue caused by time zone changes, whether shifts or a packed travel schedule, can further weaken the immune system, making the body more vulnerable to infections. Risk of infection from the surrounding environment. Public places frequently visited by travelers create an ideal environment for bacteria and viruses to spread. High-risk locations include airports and airplanes. Airports host large crowds from around the world, carrying various bacteria and viruses. In airplanes, enclosed spaces and air circulation systems can facilitate the rapid spread of germs. Hotels. Even though hotels are cleaned regularly, surfaces such as door handles, light switches, and TV remotes may still harbor disease-causing bacteria. Public transportation. Buses, subways, taxis, and even cruise ships can be hotspots for disease transmission due to shared spaces and contaminated surfaces. These factors increase the risk of infection for seniors if proper precautions are not taken. Food and water. Hidden sources of illness. Food and water at travel destinations may not always meet hygiene standards, especially in regions with poor sanitation conditions. Common concerns include contaminated food. Street food or improperly stored meals can contain bacteria like Salmonella or E. coli, leading to food poisoning. Unsafe drinking water. In some countries, tap water is unsafe for drinking and may contain bacteria or heavy metals harmful to health. Food allergies. Certain dishes may include ingredients like seafood, peanuts, or dairy, which can trigger allergic reactions in travelers unfamiliar with local cuisine. When the body is not accustomed to a new diet, digestive issues become more likely, affecting both health and the overall travel experience. Preventing infections and illnesses while traveling. To minimize the risk of illness while traveling, seniors should prepare carefully before their trip. Essential precautions include: get vaccinated before traveling. Vaccination is one of the most effective ways to protect the body from infectious diseases. Seniors should consult their doctors about necessary vaccines before traveling, including flu vaccine. Helps prevent influenza, especially important when traveling during winter or to high-risk areas. Pneumonia vaccine. Seniors are more susceptible to pneumonia, making this vaccine essential for reducing risks. Hepatitis A and typhoid vaccines. Recommended for travel to countries with poor sanitation to prevent food and waterborne diseases. Malaria or dengue fever prevention. When traveling to tropical regions, consult a doctor about appropriate preventive measures against mosquito-borne diseases. Bring essential medications. Besides vaccinations, elderly travelers should carry necessary medications to handle unexpected health issues, including pain relievers and fever reducers, paracetamol, ibuprofen, allergy medications, loratadine, cetirizine, digestive aids and probiotics to prevent stomach issues, antibiotics, prescribed by a doctor, to treat severe infections if needed. Be cautious with food and water. To reduce the risk of food poisoning and digestive infections, seniors should follow these guidelines. Only eat cooked food and avoid raw dishes such as sushi or salads from unknown sources. Drink sealed bottled water instead of tap water or ice. Avoid street food vendors if hygiene conditions appear questionable. Wash hands frequently before eating and after touching public surfaces. By taking these preventive measures, seniors can significantly lower their risk of infections and enjoy a healthier, safer travel experience. 3. Fatigue and slow recovery when traveling at an older age. Traveling is a wonderful experience that allows seniors to enjoy life, explore new places, and spend quality time with family and friends. However, frequent movement, time zone changes, and tight schedules can lead to prolonged fatigue, affecting overall health. As the body ages, it takes longer to recover from long trips. Without proper rest and planning, seniors may experience exhaustion, weakness, or even illness. Tight schedules and their impact on health. One common mistake while traveling is planning an overly packed itinerary, trying to visit too many places in a short period. This can cause seniors to experience Prolonged fatigue due to constant travel and insufficient rest time. Stress and exhaustion from keeping up with a busy schedule, especially if it involves excessive walking or long distances. Weakened immune system as the body lacks time to recover, increasing the risk of illness. Younger individuals can adapt more easily to extended trips, but for older travelers, continuous movement can put significant strain on their health and reduce the enjoyment of the journey. Jet lag and poor sleep quality. Traveling to different time zones requires the body to adjust to a new sleep cycle. However, seniors often struggle more with sleep adjustments compared to younger travelers. The effects of jet lag may include insomnia or shallow sleep, preventing full body recovery, daytime fatigue, lack of alertness, and reduced concentration, lower energy levels, affecting mood and the ability to fully enjoy the trip. Additionally, sleeping in unfamiliar environments, such as hotels or airplanes, can make it harder to rest properly, leading to exhaustion in the following days. Longer recovery time for body. As people age, the body's ability to recover after a long day of travel or sightseeing slows down. Factors that contribute to this include muscle and joint pain after prolonged walking or climbing stairs, slower circulation, making it easier to feel fatigued when standing or moving for extended periods, reduced adaptability to new environments, increasing the risk of dehydration, low blood pressure, or dizziness when adjusting to different climates. Ensuring sufficient rest is crucial to preventing exhaustion during trips. How to reduce fatigue and improve recovery. To have a comfortable and enjoyable trip, seniors should consider the following measures. Plan for adequate rest. Avoid packed schedules and allow time for rest between activities. Limit constant movement and schedule relaxation days between sightseeing trips. For long-haul flights, arrive a few days early to allow the body to adjust before starting the itinerary. Stay hydrated and maintain proper nutrition. Drink enough water to prevent dehydration, especially during flights or in dry climates. Maintain a balanced diet with energy-rich foods that are easy to digest. Avoid excessive alcohol and caffeine in the evening to promote better sleep. Avoid overexertion. Reduce excessive walking each day by using public transportation or taxis when necessary. Perform light exercises in the morning to keep the body flexible. Use a massage chair or soak feet after a long day of sightseeing to relieve muscle fatigue. By following these strategies, seniors can minimize fatigue and recover more effectively, ensuring a smoother and more enjoyable travel experience. 4. Increased risk of falls and injuries when traveling at an older age. Traveling offers wonderful experiences, but for seniors, exploring new places also comes with risks, one most concerning being falls and injuries. As people age, bones and joints become weaker and balance declines, making seniors more prone to tripping, especially on uneven terrain. Weak bones, poor balance, and slower reflexes. Over time, bone density decreases and muscles weaken, increasing the likelihood of falls compared to younger individuals. Several factors contribute to this risk. Osteoporosis. Weakened bones mean that even a minor fall can lead to fractures, particularly in the hips, wrists, or shoulders. Declining balance. The vestibular system deteriorates with age, making seniors more susceptible to dizziness and unsteadiness while walking or standing. Slower reflexes. If a person trips or slips, their body's reflexes may not respond quickly enough to prevent a serious injury. These issues become even more dangerous while traveling, as seniors frequently move around and are unfamiliar with their surroundings. Travel destinations may not be senior-friendly. Not all travel destinations have infrastructure suited for older travelers. Several factors can increase the risk of falls, including uneven, slippery paths. Many tourist spots have rough walkways, slick stone pavements, or steep stairs, making safe mobility challenging. Lack of railings or support. Some hotels and attractions lack handrails on staircases, making it difficult for seniors to climb up or down safely. Poor lighting. Dimly lit walkways, especially at night, increase the risk of tripping over obstacles. Inconvenient public transportation. Buses, trains, or boats with high steps can make boarding and disembarking risky for seniors. To ensure safety, older travelers should research the accessibility of their destination before their trip. how to prevent falls and injuries. Choose destinations with good facilities. Prioritize locations with smooth, flat pathways, elevators, handrails, or senior-friendly support. Book hotels with non-slip bathroom floors and easy accessibility. If visiting mountainous or rugged areas, assess safety conditions beforehand and consider hiring a guide. Wear secure and comfortable footwear. Opt for athletic or walking shoes with non-slip soles and good grip. Avoid high heels, flip-flops, or overly stiff shoes that make movement difficult. Regularly check footwear to ensure the soles are not worn out or loose. Use a walking cane if needed. If maintaining balance during long walks is difficult, seniors should carry a walking cane for extra support. Choose a cane with a non-slip rubber tip and adjustable height. For severe joint issues, consider using a wheelchair or walker in challenging areas. Be cautious when moving around. Walk slowly, watch the ground carefully, and avoid slippery surfaces. Always hold on to railings when using stairs and take each step steadily. If feeling tired or dizzy, rest instead of pushing forward. By taking these precautions, seniors can reduce the risk of falls and injuries, allowing for a safer and more enjoyable travel experience. 5. Travel insurance and financial risks for seniors when traveling. Traveling is an exciting experience, but for seniors, financial risks can become a significant burden if not carefully planned. Medical expenses abroad, flight cancellations, travel scams, and unexpected costs can turn a vacation into a stressful situation rather than an enjoyable one. Therefore, purchasing travel insurance and managing finances wisely are essential steps to protect against unwanted financial losses. High medical costs abroad without insurance. One of the biggest financial risks when traveling is medical expenses due to health issues or accidents. Not all countries offer free health care, and medical treatment abroad can be extremely costly. Expensive medical consultations. A visit to an international hospital can cost hundreds of thousands of dollars, not including tests, medications, and treatments. Hospitalization and surgery. Emergency hospital stays or surgeries can reach tens of thousands of dollars, especially in countries like the US, Canada, Australia, or parts of Europe. Emergency medical evacuation. If medical transport back home is needed, the cost of an air ambulance can be hundreds of thousands of dollars. Many people mistakenly believe that domestic health insurance will cover these expenses, but in reality, most health insurance plans do not include overseas treatment. Therefore, travel insurance is essential to avoid massive medical bills. Financial risks from flight cancellations, scams, and unexpected costs. Besides medical expenses, seniors may also face other financial risks while traveling. Flight cancellations or delays. Airline tickets are often non-refundable or have high cancellation fees. If a trip is canceled due to health issues, bad weather, or personal problems, travelers may lose the entire amount spent. Travel scams. Seniors are often targeted by fraudsters offering fake tour packages, overpriced taxi services, illegal currency exchanges, or scam shopping deals. Unexpected expenses. Trips may be extended due to weather conditions, strikes, or lost luggage, leading to unplanned costs for accommodations, meals, clothing, and personal items. How to prevent financial risks while traveling. Purchase the right travel insurance. Choose comprehensive coverage. Ensure the insurance policy covers medical expenses, hospitalization, emergency medical transport, trip cancellations, and lost luggage. Read the terms carefully. Check whether pre-existing conditions are covered, the maximum compensation limit, and any special requirements. Select a reputable insurance provider. Buy insurance from well-known companies to avoid unreliable providers. Verify service providers. Book flights and hotels only through official websites or trusted travel agencies. Avoid suspiciously cheap offers, especially from unknown individuals or small, unfamiliar companies. Check customer reviews to ensure reliable service quality. Be cautious of travel scams. Avoid carrying too much cash. Use credit cards or secure payment methods instead. Do not share personal information with strangers, especially passport or bank details. Always check bills and prices before using services like taxis, restaurants, or shopping. Travel insurance not only provides peace of mind regarding health, but also minimizes financial risks such as trip cancellations, lost luggage, or scams. To ensure a safe trip, seniors should choose the right insurance. carefully verify service providers, and stay alert to potential fraud. This way, the journey will be smooth and free from unexpected disruptions. Traveling over 70, a safe and practical approach. Seniors over 70 can still enjoy meaningful travel experiences, but they should adjust their approach to ensure safety and well-being. Instead of long, exhausting trips to multiple destinations, older travelers should prioritize relaxing journeys that suit their physical condition. Choosing the right destination. Opt for closer locations with mild climates, avoiding extreme weather conditions. Select destinations with good healthcare facilities and easy medical access, if needed. Avoid areas with difficult terrain, excessive stairs, or uneven pathways. Planning and resting properly. Avoid overly packed schedules. Allow time to rest between activities. Maintain proper nutrition. Stay hydrated and avoid overexertion. Carry essential medications and medical documents, ensuring financial security and safety. Prepare sufficient funds and purchase travel insurance to cover potential risks. Be cautious of travel scams and choose reputable service providers. The goal is not to visit as many places as possible, but to enjoy senior years safely and meaningfully, making each trip a cherished memory.